Hello, everybody. So, today it is 12:16 p.m., which means I have gotten home really early from work. Um, Hold on. All right. So, the reason why I'm back home really early from work is because it's not really too busy at work today, which is kind of the main topic of what I want to talk about in this video. So, it's been quiet at my job for like the past few months. Um, we've had busy weeks here and there, but for the most part, it's been pretty quiet. Which is kind of frustrating my coworkers, obviously, for the most obvious reasons. Um, you wanna have a job, you wanna be, like we're sacrificing our 9 to 5, as one of my coworkers put it. Like we're sacrificing one of the 9 to 5s in order to go and be and do this job, you know? And it's just like if you're sacrificing your 9 to 5 to become and to do this kind of work, you're gonna be expecting, oh, I hate myself. You're kind of going to be expecting to have the hours to be like sustain yourself, you know? Like you're gonna wanna have like at minimum 30 hours a week, you know? Like, and apparently, while I've been gone, they've been like lacking in hours. And it's not just like our company, just like the majority of the plumbing companies here in my hometown. It's just like it's not necessarily getting that many hours, which is just like not really sustainable for anybody that wants to be a plumber, kind of thing. You know, like it's not the greatest when your work isn't going to sustain you because you need that as a job. That's your job, you know? Basically, what I'm getting at here is that, hello. What I'm getting at here is the fact that because we're not getting too many hours, then obviously we're not going to have any work. And because we don't have any work, my coworkers are frustrated, which is fair, you know? Like it's a fair thing to be frustrated about because you want to have work to do your job that you literally spent your life trying to, get good at, and trying to like learn about, you know? Like you don't you didn't get this job to just work like 12 hours a week type thing, you know? Like you got the job so that you can work for as much as possible for as long as possible, you know? Like, oh, you're hacking. Wait, you're hacking. No, 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 no. What are you doing? No, 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 no. No, this person's hacking. What are you doing? Yes! Good job. Okay, okay, now I can focus on you because you're really dumb. Could have gotten that hacker. It would have been fine. I could have talked about it for the rest of my life, but no, you wanted to be annoying. So now I have to fight you. Anyhow, so what I'm getting at here is that it's obviously like it's a fair thing to be frustrated about, because it's just like you spent so long like getting the proper like training and such to do this job just for you to not be able to actually do this said job, which is like understandably something that you will get frustrated about. Like it's something that's like pretty obvious, I know you're there. And it's just like it's kind of dumb how they're handling it, because instead of just like getting people jobs and stuff, or just like changing the schedule up a little bit so that you're able to like have one day where you have like a full hours. And I don't understand like jobs because I'm not like the boss, like, so it's just like, so it's like I can't really say much about it because I don't understand it. Oh, you're joking. And I'm out of hours. Okay, well, that's kind of unfortunate. Um, But it's something that like understandably like frustrates people because it's just like you're not really getting what you want at your job, which is really really frustrating. And so is this person running. This person running is also quite frustrating. So kind of in like that sense, it's just like you want to have this job, you know. You've been with this company for so long, and yet you're not able to actually do the job in which you are able to like kind of give up your 9 to 5, you know? And it's like not this I do live in a town where it's pretty normal to have two jobs, you know? But it's like with the being a plumber, you're kind of known to make like the quote unquote big bucks, you know? Like you're meant to be able to spend your day working, and then you go home and you like do the things, you know? Like you're known your job is known to be like having that kind of how did that happen? So understandably, my coworkers are pretty frustrated because it's been like this for a couple of months, you know? Like it's been like this since last June. And like we've had a couple of months like here and there where it gets like super busy, but at the end of the day, it's still not really we're not getting the kind of hours you would expect to have as a plumber, you know? Like we're told what is this armor? We're told about like a bunch of things, you know? We're going to have snow days if it snows, like all this kind of stuff. And then like we're going to have flexible hours and stuff, but it's just like when the flexible hours turns into every single day, that can get understandably frustrating, which is really unfortunate because this is a pretty good job. Get over here, get over here. Thank you. You get over here. Bye. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I ran out of strength and I was hitting with my fist. So that wasn't the smartest move. But anyhow, my point being is just like I just came home from college and I'm expecting to have like a decent amount of work. And it's only my second day back, but it's not like I'm like non-existent in the group chat. Like I know what's up. Like I know that they're not getting that much hours, which is really unfortunate for them because they have to like this is their like, livelihood. Like they have to pay rent. At least with me, I just live with my parents, you know? Like it's not the worst thing in the world. Not to mention I'm still a teenager. So it's like it's not like life or death for me. But for them, it's just like this is how they're going to live for the rest of their life kind of thing. Oh, you're strong. You're strong. You're strong. You're strong. Get out of here. 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 Okay. Yeah. So like for them, this is kind of like really important and I'm out of snowballs. All right. Oh, darn. So it kind of makes sense why they're frustrated. And not even just like kind of, that's kind of downplaying it. It makes sense fully why they're frustrated. And it's like, if it's like, like a month or two every year, I feel like they'll let off. But it's more than just a month or two. It's pretty much half the year, you know? And it's like, I get told about so many stories about like not stories. I get told by I literally got told of like how the work is with my like college classmates, and for them, they've got work quite constantly, which makes sense. You're in a city, like that makes sense. But it's oh oh my gosh, I almost didn't make that. Oh my gosh, how did I almost not make that? You have a chest plate. You have a chest plate. You have a chest plate. Please. Okay. Well, now you're dead. I wanted that chest plate. Um, but it's still like you still need to have functioning. Like it's still like. Sorry, I'm really focused on this. Thank you. I finally got a chest plate. Um, it's still like irritating to say the least when you're meant to be able to do this job. You spent so long to try and like fulfill the requirements to be able to get this job, and then you just can't do the job, you know? Like that's pretty understandably frustrating. Like it doesn't take a genius to understand how frustrating that is. This guy and I just swap places. Um and that's kind of like the thing, you know? Like it's really unfortunate, and it's really like demotivating for a lot of people, you know, because it's just like, what else are you supposed to do? You spend like pretty much every single day like just waiting to be able to do a job, just to not be able to do it. Like it's not pretty awesome. That's not pretty awesome, I will admit. Come on, get over here. So it's just like, I get why they're frustrated, and I understand how it could be just like the worst thing ever, because it's like you can't even do anything, you know? Like it's you're not in a position to be able to do anything because you're not the boss, you know, the big little boss man. So I get it. You know, I get it. Oh my gosh. This guy is definitely not commentating. Okay, get over here. Come on. Alright, well. What I'm trying to say is, like, it's pretty sucky and unfortunate that these are the kind of like the circumstances that we're under, you know? But there's not really much that we can do here. You know, like we're kind of put into like a standstill here. Oh, my frames just dropped. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh. Do I have more? No, GG's. I didn't have any like snowballs or anything. I'm surprised I didn't get like a fishing rod or something. That was pretty unfortunate. Um, yeah, that's kind of like my whole thoughts on it. And you know, like for me, it's not really like that big of a deal because again, I'm a teenager, you know, like I want this kind of like chillax thing, but I know that I'm not going to want it forever, you know? Like I'm gonna have to at some point understand. Well, I mean, I do already understand that I'm gonna need like a security kind of thing. Why? And it's like, you know, I'm gonna get paid the big bucks, you know. I'm gonna be making like $60 an hour or whatnot. But if I make $60 an hour and I only work for 5, I might as well get like work at McDonald's or something. I don't know. I'm never gonna work at McDonald's, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? Like like 60 an hour doesn't mean anything if you don't get the hours. That was so smooth. Not what I said. Like that bridging, that was really smooth. I'm pretty proud of that bridging actually. That was pretty impressive. I will admit. I will admit. You have a chest plate and a helmet, and I need those 2 things. Please do not die to the void by my hands. Please, I asked nicely. I asked nicely, please. Get over here. Oh, where did you come from? Hello? Okay, anyhow. All of that put aside, I think you can tell that it's a little bit less laggy. And that's because I'm home so early that nobody else is here, meaning I get all of the Wi-Fi's actually, which is great. Which is great. That means I'm able to talk as freely as I want to. I get to play as freely as I want to. Everything is great. Life is worth living. It's wonderful. It's great. I didn't do that to you. Why'd you do that to me? I was being kind. Oh, it's so unfortunate. But anyhow, that was like 15 minutes of just straight ranting. I'm so sorry about that. But hey, we got some good footage. You know, I got my kills. I did great. Now we're on this map, Sentinel. I think this is a fine map, personally. I kind of like it. It's grown on me. I used to like not really enjoy it, but it's not really too bad. It's not too bad, I will admit. This poor person just wants to get to mid, being denied it because of bridging. Oh my gosh. Bot. Oh, we both fell. Oh, not this map. That's so unfortunate. Okay. We've calmed down. You know, we're playing some skywars. I'm gonna go skating later today, so I'm pretty excited for that, if I had to be so for real. It's gonna be pretty fun. I'm hoping I don't fall face first, but you know, with my skill, anything can happen truly. So we're gonna see. Bye. Should have looked behind you. And I just jumped straight off. That's I'm great. I'm amazing at this video game. I should have checked the chest. I don't know if anyone was actually able to loot inside of it. Anyways, this will probably be the last game. I'm not gonna lie, unless you know I die immediately because it's only been 16 minutes. But you know what? I feel like I've been cutting down the videos pretty well. You know, like I feel as though I've kind of made them like understandably long. You know. Like 20 minutes isn't too bad. It's not that bad of a time. Definitely beats 40. Please. Okay, well, you know, like the videos are only like 20-25 minutes long. You know, I'm talking for most of it. Like I feel like I've gotten better, which is good. You know, that's a good thing. It's not like a bad thing. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making it sound like it's a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Oh my gosh. What's not a good thing is my bridging still, because it's still horrid. Like, you have a chest plate. I want your chest plate. Give me your chest plate. Give me your chest plate. Give me your chest plate. Please, please. Okay, well. Okay. Now this is the last game, probably. Is that Gojo? That looks like Gojo. I'm not crazy. Am I crazy? There we go. I feel like... Oh, whoops. I feel like my looting has also gotten better. But as soon as I say that, I'm doing terrible at looting. So it's fine. I'm gonna wait here. There we go. See, you gotta play a little bit smart there, because... Oh, that's not the Gojo. Oh, you survive. That's unfortunate, actually. That's so unfortunate. You live? I die? How did I die after... Oh, I send 2 people flying and I die from fall damage. That's so unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna end it off at like a decent game, you know? I'm thinking like 2 kills. 2 kills. 2. That's all I'm asking for. Just 2 individual kills. And my life is yours. This is off to a great start. I've downpoured everything, and I've flooded the bottom half of my base. Okay, this is gonna be a good game. I can already tell. Like, it's gonna be a phenomenal game. One of the people is... They're both already mid. I have no chest plate. This is great. No, this is precisely what I play for, actually. Like, this is wonderful. This chest is looted, but please have a chest plate. You pants. I'll take it. I'll take it. At least I have prot. You know? Like, it's the least I can... And I have a wooden sword. Oh, gosh. This is not gonna be good. I hear building. Oh, they're all the way up top. Okay. 5 people left. Let's get some kills, shall we? Oh, you're not gonna be a kill. I know that much. I know that much. I know that much. Oh, maybe, actually. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Alright. Last game. No matter what happens, this is the last game. Alright, I can win, I can lose, I can die to the void. I did die to the... Alright. Thank you for watching. If you stuck around, thank you so much. I've looked at the analytics and it says that like people normally stick around for like 3 minutes or something, which is fine. You know, I don't make it for them. I make it for me. But you know, if you made it here, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry for like the yapping and stuff. We're getting close, I think. We have 965 souls. I think I need like 1500. I also need to be level 13, which is gonna take a while, I think. We're here. I'm gonna need quite a bit more levels. Oh, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a long while. Yeah, because I'm here. I need like 1,000 more. So it's gonna take a bit. But eventually, I'll be able to use this guy, get an opal. I have a fortune opal. Um, and then hopefully I can roll whatever this is. Where is it? Fallen Angel, Monster Trainer. This one, Archaeologist, because you get a fishing rod, which is perfect. You get a chest plate and a helmet. I don't know what red socks is, but you know, probably boots. um, so you already get like a decent amount of armor. You get a healing potion, and you get a fishing rod. Like, it's gonna be perfect. But anyhow, bye.